Y'all already know what time it is. It is time for the mess. What's going on, y'all? This be your boy Scotty by Nature, and we're here for another episode of Yes for the Mess, and we're here to talk about Tiny and Kinah, okay? Now, before we get into the mess and everything else with that, I just want to explain a couple of things to you guys. Now, yesterday, a massive tornado came through here yesterday while I was at work. Luckily, the storm did not damage my home or anything like that, but it was a big ass tornado that came through there, and I want to say that was the scariest shit ever. I was at work when it was going on, and I could see it right out the window. It was horrible, okay? Absolutely horrible, okay? But nobody I know got hurt. Nobody I know lost anything. Somebody probably had some trees to fall on their house or some shit like that. But other than that, nobody got hurt. Comcast had an outage for the rest of the night, so I did not have any internet yesterday until this morning. Until about, let me see what time it is. It's probably like 8. Yes, 8:13. They did not restore our internet until like 6:35 this morning. So that's why I decided to just go ahead and get up, give y'all these videos, and then take my ass back to bed because I should have did them last night. But however, let's get into the tea. Now, I have an article here from the JassMeBrand.com. As you guys know, that's where I get all my tea from. And you know that it's been a lot of shit going on with Kinah for the last couple of months. Ever since Sabrina Peterson came with her accusations against T.I. and Tiny responded. There have been people coming forward, alleged drugging and sexual activity day by day, okay? So that's been the case, and Kinah now has a case against her for speaking up against Sabrina for Tiny, okay? Now, she decides to take it to the internet, and they've unfollowed each other and shit like that, and now their friendship is not declared dead, okay? Now, without any further ado, let's get into this article from the JassMeBrand.com. It's safe to say that Kinah Anderson is holding nothing back as she dishes on her former relationship with Tamika Tiny Harris. As previously reported, the two recently unfollowed each other on social media. The faltered friendship comes after Kinah Anderson spoke on dozens of sexual assault allegations against Tiny Harris and her husband, rapper and actor T.I. The accusations poured in following Tiny Harris's former friend Sabrina Peterson's allegations that T.I. once held a gun to her head. While speaking on it, Kinah Anderson alleged Sabrina Peterson recruited women for T.I. and Tiny. Now, during a recent Instagram Live, Kinah Anderson revealed several things that allegedly occurred during her friendship with Tiny, noting that she was underpaid during their reality show together and that she often felt mistreated at times. I would tell y'all how much I got paid in an episode and y'all would start crying. I even got kicked off TV because motherfuckers were saying I made the show. You went around telling motherfuckers you made the show. I ain't never told anybody I made this shit. How the fuck am I gonna make your show? She later said it was $150 per episode. Ooh, bitch, I make more than that at my job. Kinah claimed that she also played a huge part in Escape reuniting and called each member individually to try to make amends. I called all them Escape members and got them girls back together, bruh. Me. I called them and asked them. I called each one of them girls from Escape and asked them, what the hell are y'all doing? Y'all need to come back. Every last one of them, I called and told them they need to get back together. Kinah goes on to reveal that after being kicked off of TV, all of her female friends turned against her in support of Tiny. I got kicked off TV. And then I ended up in a fucking with an abusive relationship. Then I watched every friend I had turn on me for Tiny. All my homegirls that I used to be with, they were her best friends now. I had to be quiet. I had to move around like shit didn't bother me. Nobody started fucking with me till I got on Love and Hip Hop. Kinah breaks down in tears as she explains the final straw with the friendship that she defended Tiny and T.I.'s against sexual claims. Kinah says that T.I. left her hanging and let people... No, Kinah says Tiny left her hanging and let people trash her, and even revealed that Tiny was in the same room as her when she did her Instagram Live speaking against Sabrina Peterson. That was my last straw for her. When I made that comment about her, she was in a room with me. Motherfucker was sitting right there with me. She the one telling me what to say. And then when all y'all in America go crazy on me, my own friends sit there and let y'all take me down, knowing that I ain't got shit to do with that. She had going on. She let the world tear me up. Okay, now that's the article from the Jasmine brand. Now, what I have here is Tiny's response to Kinah from the Neighborhood Talk, okay? Now, this is what Tiny had to say. Y'all can believe this dissy bitch if you like. Why in the fuck would I ask her to say what she said? True enough, she wanted to speak up for me as a friend, and I appreciate that, but I never, ever told her to say any of the shit she said. That's all my life and everything I love. She wrote a book and said people don't need to know. But yet, going to live, talking about me daily, worst kind of friend to have. If we not cool, we not cool. Move on as I have quietly. It's a shame that I'm addressing this BS now. Just sick of all the lies day after day. I will forever wish her nothing but the best still. It's sad when close friends turn to enemies, but God has a way, and I want him. Now, that is the response from the Neighborhood Talk, and earlier on, that was the article from the Jasmine brand. Now, here is what I got to say about this situation. I feel like Kinah is just full of shit. That's how I feel. Now, granted, I'm not on Tiny's side at all. In regards to everything that's been going on with her case, I do think that there's a little bit of truth to that. It may be some shit that I just don't seem to believe, but it is a little bit of truth to what I do. I feel that there's a little bit of truth to what these girls are saying about T.I. and Tiny. Now, if I'm wrong, I stand corrected, but I do have my own beliefs on the situation. However, I do feel like Kinah is extra as fuck, and I think she does the absolute most, and I don't really feel sorry for her. My thing about this is, now she wants to say, like, this is what I don't like about people. Now you want to say how a person treated you, but why you didn't say nothing about it a long time ago? I just think that Tiny never spoke on the situation, so why the hell would you speak on the situation? I know a lot of people feel like Kinah was used, and they feel like Tiny used her as a mouthpiece, but I don't feel like she was used. I feel like she sat out there and she did that because she wanted to. Kinah speaks out of turn all the time and then get mad at people and then want to send people letters and shit, so won't nobody talk about her or use her damn image, you know, do shit like that. So I don't put nothing past her, but I do feel as though, okay, maybe she felt like she was speaking out as a friend. Maybe she felt like, okay, this girl sitting up here lying on me, lying on my friend. Let me speak out for her and let me do this. And Kinah said, how would I know what's going on in her bedroom? How would I know? How would I know? I mean, that's also a question too. Like, how would she know what the fuck Tiny and T.I. do? But I know there are friends that sometimes they do talk to each other about the shit that they do. But then there are friends that do keep secrets. I mean, it's just like with the Candy situation. People are saying that they feel like Candy knew about T.I. and Tiny. There are things about friends that you don't know. Because there are things about my friends that I don't fucking know, that they've never shared with me, period. So Kinah probably did know what was going on. I don't know. I do kind of have mixed feelings about this situation. On one hand, I want to be biased and say fuck Kinah because of the whole situation with her, have her lawyer send me some shit through email and all this other stuff about the video that I did the other couple of months ago on her when she first spoke about everything that went down. I really don't know. She said that she was paid $150 an episode for the T.I. and Tiny Family Hustle. That was some bullshit, okay? Straight up bullshit. She said she been who she was before she even knew who Tiny was. If you was, then girl, I didn't know you, because I ain't know you till you got on T.I. and Tiny show showing your ass and acting a damn fool. That's the only time I knew you, so I don't know. But all I know is it sucks to see it sucks to see Tiny and Kinah fall out. It does. It sucks. I don't like it. It sucks. I hate to see friendships fall apart. I hate to see friendships fall apart. Like I see friendships fall apart on YouTube all the time. It's one particular friendship on YouTube that I saw fall apart that I really hate that it did, because I fucked with both of them dudes and now they don't even fuck with each other. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, like, I hate seeing good friendships fall apart. And when you bring shit to social media, it's a done deal for me. I could never fuck with a person again. Like, bringing shit to social media. It's just like when people bring up my incident on YouTube, and when that said person brought it to the internet, I didn't even know we weren't friends no more until they brought it to the internet. So when people ask me, will we ever be friends? I'd be like, fuck no. Like, I can't trust someone like that. You know what I mean? I can't. Anytime you can bring it to the internet before you talk to me about the shit, we cannot be friends. Like, I don't do the social media games. Like, I don't put shit on social media when I'm friends with somebody or when I'm mad with somebody. I pick up my phone. I text you or I call you. I pick up my phone and talk to you about the situation. I don't need to take shit to social media. But it is what it is. So what do y'all got? What do you guys think about Tiny and Shekinah? I know some people believe Shekinah. Some people believe Tiny. But it is what it is. I have mixed emotions about this. I'm not gonna lie, I do. And I'm just waiting to see what you guys have to say about that. Leave it below, and I'll talk to you later. Peace out.